report project. They like it. But you have reports, and like my grandson's 7 years old, and he does work every day and things like that. He says,
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mav, where we do everything outdoors. Today, my buddy Mike and I are going out on Lake Superior. Hopefully gonna catch some salmon, catch a lake trout, catch some brown trout. We're gonna want these. Taking out his we're taking out his boat today. We're taking out his whaler, and we're gonna be going out to some further spots than we went in my boat. He's got a nice 28-foot boat here, so it's a little bit bigger than my 20-foot boat, and we're gonna get a little. We're able to get a little more testy with the waters because it's so big. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna troll around. We don't really know what we're gonna catch, but we're hoping that we catch something to cook, whether that be a lake trout or salmon, and then get some fun fish like brown trout and whatever else decides to bite. I honestly don't really care. I said in one of my recent videos, Mama didn't raise no bass fishermen.
These are really nice reels. So I put this first one at 215. And then the next one at 175.
All right, guys. Well, we got out to our spot. We got our rod set. Got some flat lines here. Then we got a dipsy on each side. Got planer boards out. So those are just to get the baits away from the boat. And then our dipsy divers are just piece of plastic that helps our baits get down deeper. We got spoons on them, and those are also set so they're a little further away from the boat. We've already got hit on this rod. Oh, yep.
There was something on it though, wasn't it?
Yeah, there had to be. We didn't hit anything. Well, how deep are we?
No, we're 90 feet of water.
Bro, that was a fish. No way that wasn't. I don't know if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, but if you have, you know that I went on the West Coast this year, and I was also in a Boston whaler. Went out to Catalina with a couple buddies, and it was a lot smaller than this. It was like probably closer to 20 feet, and I was riding across to Catalina on a beanbag right here. Like I was just sitting right here, sitting on a beanbag. With this boat, I wouldn't have to do that because it's got front row seating, so we would have been a lot more comfortable. So you can see we got all the safety equipment going on. Mike's got his inflatable life vest on. I've got mine, as you can barely see, and then we got a VHF radio. The water's cold right now. We're working with, wow, how do you read this one? 42.8. So you got about 10 minutes after falling in before you need to get out. And we're gonna get back to fishing, and hopefully we can catch a couple more and fill up this nice live well.
Huh?
Yeah. I mean, hooking up on a bluefin during all that?
Crazy.
Oh, right here. Yeah? Fish on. You need to pull a rod?
No, you're good.
You got him?
No, it's all you. Nice fish, too.
Okay. That's a good fish.
It's a nice fish, for sure. Keep him out of the line here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go right here with some nice lake. Got him.
Yeah, dude.
Good stuff, dude.
That's a nice one.
Of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job.
Heck yeah. Are we keeping him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, well there we go. There's the first fish. Nice lake trout. Nice bonked lake trout. We're gonna throw him in the live well. That's a good sign, buddy.
Yes, sir. I love Lakers.
I'm gonna get the line set up again. Got a little bit of a tangle I gotta take care of and get it back out there.
Driving away from you. And you're like,
Oh yeah, right there. It's all you.
oh, come
Set that one a little too good. Oh, he's on top of the water back there, bud. A little coho maybe?
Must be if he came to the surface like that. It doesn't seem very big either. This guy liked our spot.
Yeah.
Right through her as soon as we took one. Getting better at seeing the bites. Yep, I'm gonna flip them in. Oh, right there, first one. Oh, it's a little brown. We're letting him go.
Okay, fish on.
Little brown trout. Look at the smelt he's caught coming out of his mouth. That's so funny. He's a little guy though. We're gonna let him go.
Yeehaw!
Nice coho.
Yes,
dude. That's
dude.
a dandy.
That's what we want.
That's dinner.
All right, guys. Well, that was pretty hectic. Like 4 fish in the matter of 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's crazy. Getting a little bit of a bite window here. So we marked that spot. We got to get our lines back out. We've only got 4 out of our 6 rods out. So I'm gonna get back out there and hopefully catch a few more for the cooler. All right, folks. So we just caught our first coho on this color right here. We're gonna run one more of these baits, and I'm actually gonna put some minnow blend on here. This is made by a company called Procure. If you guys want to try any scents out, I'll leave a link to this specific one in the description. A lot of scents are good for like live bait, like the more mushy stuff. You see those like gels that people use? Those are good for like live baits and soft stuff, but for these hard baits, you got this little kind of chapstick or very small deodorant size thing. You just kind of throw that wax on there, and this is actually going to stay a lot better on these hard baits. Ooh, that stuff is stinky. If you guys are viewers of the channel, you know that I believe in scent, so can't hurt. Where do you want it?
Cut by the other one, so it does.
We're gonna head on in now. We've got a cooler full of fish. 4 coho in there and a lake trout. Getting pretty windy out here. We got winds coming all the way from Isle Royale right now, so it's like it's getting a chance to get pretty cold.
Out there, only like 37 degrees, 35 degrees, so that air temperature is the same.
All right, well, we're gonna get on in, and I'm gonna share a catch and cook recipe that I've been wanting to do for a while. So get our fish cleaned and get cooking. All right, so Mike's just bleeding the fish now. He made it back to the dock. Got all tied up. I might have slipped up a little earlier and said that this is Mike's boat, but this is Mike's family's boat. They're so kind to let us take it out, and Mike's able to use it out here. And you guys might have a lot of questions in regards to like social distancing right now. Mike and I are like, we're part of a small town in Wisconsin, less than 400 people. And we've both been self-isolating for a while now. Mike and I have been fishing together for a little bit. It's not the best practice by any means, but I'm not traveling state to state right now. I'm not going to any big populated areas and bringing it back, or
Neither am I.
bringing stuff over there. Neither is Mike. So coming out here is also, it's a safety thing. Like, I have all the safety equipment. I have a VHF radio in my boat, but having another person there that's able to actually do something if something happened, if one of us fell out of the boat, we can turn off the engines, go back over to the person, pick them up. It's a whole thing that you don't have to worry about if you're with another person out here. So that's another reason why, you know, there's a social distancing mistake happening today. I wanted to get out on the lake. Mike did too, so it is what it is. We were safer today in some senses and not as safe in other senses, but well, thanks for taking me out, bud.
Anytime, my man. You're welcome anytime. It's nice having people out here. Like, being out there by yourself is kind of dangerous and not as much fun, so.
Nice fish, bud.
Yeah, good eaters.
Good to go. Alright, so we got our fish all filleted up. Mike was so kind to fillet those lovely fish up for us, so We're gonna get them prepped to cook in my truck engine. This is something that I read about in a book that I've been reading. It's a bushcrafting book. Don't remember really the title of it. It's a bushcraft handbook, but I'll leave a link to it in the description if you guys are curious. But in a survival situation, apparently you can cook on your truck engine, and I thought it might be a good thing to know and a good thing to practice. So I'm gonna be cooking up some salmon, salmon fillet and a lake trout fillet on my truck engine today. Never done this before, so bear with me. But what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be making a tinfoil packet. I'm gonna be using a little bit of Asian red chili powder, a little Italian seasoning, some garlic and olive oil, and then letting it rest on my engine. Apparently it's gonna only get to around 250 degrees in there, so it's gonna take a while. We're gonna see if it works. We're gonna test it out on the channel today, and you guys can start trying to cook up on your own car engines. So without further ado, let's get this fish prepped.
I'm gonna go drop these off at my house.
Do burnout. All right guys, so I'm just gonna cut this lake trout up. Like, I'm using the not so sought after piece in this whole experiment. I don't really know how this is gonna turn out, so I don't want to waste a whole fillet like that on a dumb little experiment. I mean, plus this piece of meat is gonna be way big enough for us to be able to tell if this is gonna work. I think between that salmon fillet and this lake trout fillet, we're gonna have enough meat for Mike and I for lunch. But this stuff is killer from their head. It's like,
you ever put
red
any
pepper flakes,
lemon
but...
slices in?
Oh
here?
yeah,
That's
I love lemon.
lemon
too.
and dill. I like
Dill is
dill
good.
weed
So I
too.
just started growing dill at the apartment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I gotta get some herbs going. I was gonna wait one more week just because of this cold weather we had.
Yeah.
I grow mine outside.
Yeah.
So,
You have to be doing them inside right now if you're gonna start them.
Exactly. And all I did last year was just wait until it was warm enough and put them outside.
Leftover fillets are going in the cooler in the back.
Cooler.
And then we're gonna go head over to Ace, and we're actually gonna grab some wire. So what my plan is these are gonna go on the exhaust manifold. RJ just told me what it is. I don't know really much about trucks, but the exhaust manifold is what he said, and it should go on the frame. And then we're gonna put them in two different places. We're gonna drive around, Mike and I. We're gonna try to cook some fish on the truck engine. I don't know. Hopefully it works. I mean, if I put just one fillet up there, is it even gonna stay though? Or should I secure it up there?
Hope someone stops and asks if we're having engine trouble.
Alright, that's gonna go there. Oh man. Interesting. Oh shoot, yeah, that's gonna work. Right here.
Hot?
Oh yeah. This one's gonna cook fast, boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what piece of fish that is?
This is the lake trout.
Good, just a little thicker.
A little thicker, a lot more love. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this thing on there without searing my damn hand on the exhaust. Oh, I got a bunch of rust in my eye. Oh, that's good. Look at that. What the frick is that? Something rusted out. Sweet. So right here, right there, we got an exhaust. That thing's flaming hot. I've got a couple holes in my frame here. That I'm gonna try to attach the fish to. The only problem is that thing's gonna have to be real secure, because it's very possible that could fall off while I'm driving down the road. If I can get one piece of wire through here and through this hole, I can slide that fish under and get some more wraps around this way and that way, I don't think we'll have an issue, but that's gonna be a whole process. So we're gonna try. No promises, but we're gonna try. I'm also gonna set my really expensive camera down on the ground like this, which is also pretty ill-advised, but you know, we make sacrifices here on this channel. Yup. Yup. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Doesn't know how. So I do this. Like, do this. Then we're gonna twist that. This is gonna work down here. I think this is gonna be the one that cooks faster.
You get that new part installed in your truck?
Yeah, the cooker. Bet you didn't know you had a cooker built in your truck. That's what I'm saying. Times are tough right now, ladies and gentlemen. Cooking fish on your car is the way to go. We're gonna get on out of here now. Ugh. Just gotta try it out.
This is how you learn new things.
This is how you learn new things, yeah, by trying.
I really hope we smell it.
That would be nice. Smell some garlic.
Then we know it's cooking good.
Yeah. All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth. All right, and we're off like a herd of turtles. Mike and I are probably gonna drive for like the next 15 minutes here. We're gonna check on it and see if it's cooked. The book that I was reading said that, it just said throw it in your engine. It said just find a hot part, like put your hand on it. And I put my hands all over my engine and didn't really feel like much was getting very hot. If you have parts in your engine that are getting hotter than 200 degrees, you should probably see a mechanic because that's not good. But we put it right next to the exhaust, so the exhaust is going to be the hottest part on the truck. That one's for sure going to cook. I'm just thinking that's probably going to burn. We're just going to have to wait and see. The only thing I'm worried about right now is the fish flying off of the frame. The one in the hood's fine, but the one on the frame, it's like the only thing holding it on is that piece of wire. So we'll just have to see. If you see a tinfoil packet flying behind the car, you know they got a problem. Alright guys, well we're 13 minutes in, 14 minutes now. I think we're gonna pull off and check on these things right quick. See if they're all cooked up or not. What do you think, bud? Do you think the one is gonna be done?
I think the exhaust one has the best chance.
I think it does. Let's see. Oh! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like fish. It smells like fish right now. That one's cooked. Will you hold this?
For sure.
Oh, that one smells a little burned.
I can smell it.
It smells burned. Oh, it's so hot down here. It's just leaking juice. Oh, dude, it is so hot down here. I should not have put it that close to the thing. That's gotta be done. There's no way. There we go. Easy as that. Here's my grill. There's my fish. Oh. Alright folks. Well, what do you think? Do you think that this is gonna be cooked or not? Leave a comment down below what you think. It's leaking juice nice. Oh, bud. Oh, dude. That looks done to me. Let that be the proof right there. We're gonna try it out, but...
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
That's...
Oh yeah.
We just cooked a lake trout on a truck, dude. With the exhaust and everything. Here, bud. Here you go.
Dude, it tastes just like it would any way
Any
else.
other way, yeah. It tastes even better because we just did it on a truck.
On the exhaust of a truck.
Yeah.
Underneath.
So lift that up on the backside. I want to see if it's burned quick. I mean, barely.
Just one little spot.
That was the part that was touching the exhaust. One little spot, yeah.
And look at it's perfectly done. It just, the skin just peels right off.
We couldn't have done it better.
It couldn't have been cooked perfect. More perfect.
No, it's so good. That's crazy to me, dude. That's crazy to me.
I gotta give you props for this one.
Like, come on.
I would have never guessed that that would have worked. I thought it would be way too burnt, undercooked, and it's perfect.
It's perfect. You can't get better than that.
No, look at how it just flakes
I couldn't have
off.
done that better on my grill.
It's the same. And like legit, we're not joking.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm not fooling. There's the proof right there. Now we gotta check on the one that's in the hub. I'm kind of doubting that this one's gonna be done. If that one's just getting done, I really doubt that this is done. But we had it on less heat, I believe. I mean, it's warm in here. No, there's no way. Maybe. The problem is that it's so hot down there now. I can't. Alright, so I really don't think that this one's gonna be done. But it is a smaller fillet. What? 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 You're kidding. You're joking.
Is it done?
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's like not like quite there.
Yeah.
Like, it could have gone a little longer,
close.
but it's close. I mean, when you cook salmon, the proteins come out when you're like if you cook it too hot. So that means that part of the engine got hot enough for these. That's what this white stuff is on the top here. So there's proteins that'll come out on the fish. And that means your grill got too hot. So that got over 200 degrees in there, like right next to there.
Sick.
So that's crazy. Yeah, dude, that's done.
It is. It's flaking.
Like,
That's crazy.
they both turned out. I think we did that perfect too, because if we would have put that one on the exhaust, I think it would have been just charred.
Just because it's half as thin.
Half as thin, yeah.
Cooking fish in a truck. On a truck.
Well, we just got checked on a guy because we got our hood up and look like we're struggling over here, but we were just cooking up fish. Well, there you go. You can cook up fish on a truck engine, on an exhaust, whatever you want to do. So from Lake Superior to the engine of my truck and to our mouths and to our gut now. We got fish done today. That was awesome. Thanks again to Mike. If you guys want to check him out, his Instagram is Always Angling. I always leave it in the description below, as well as my Instagram. I've been doing a lot more live feeds lately on there, answering questions that you guys might have, and even letting some people come on the live chat with me. So if you guys are into that, go ahead and follow me on there. Stay up to date. And again, yeah, thanks for all the continued support. Really appreciate it. If you guys have any ideas, any recipes you want to see, any truck camping destinations, let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you made it this far, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you taking some time in your day. Thanks again, and as always, until next time, keep on trucking. Oh yeah, we're all good. I actually just cooked up some fish on my truck engine.
You want to try some?
Yeah, you want some?
No, I'm good.
It turned out pretty...
The hood up, and I was like, oh, maybe they're in trouble.
No, I'm making a YouTube video about cooking fish on my truck engine.
What's your channel?
Mav, M-A-V. I make videos about like catching fish and cooking them and camping out of my truck.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to look you up. All right, take care.
Yeah, thanks for checking in on us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm interested to know your technique.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can see how it turned out on the channel. I put it right next to the exhaust. Thumbs up for me. 15 minutes is all you need. No grill needed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell, America's Test Kitchen. That's cool.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Take it easy.